Yeah.
All right, it's reality check for CSK. This is going to be the fourth game on the trot, on the bounce. They're going to lose, and don't worry, they're going to lose the next match as well against RCB. I've already decided KKR is going to lose tomorrow, so this is going to be a tragedy. Right behind me is a CSK supporter who's not sleeping. He's dead. This is what happened. They're just literally dying. They're not even trying to kill themselves. They're just dying. Okay, this is the end of the story. Their life is finished. Their phone is ringing, but they're not picking up. Is your phone ringing right now? Okay. So, is there any chance? Is there any chance? Do you think that CSK
There
has
is
any
chance.
chance?
Dhoni is back.
Dhoni's come
There
out.
is-
Can't keep shouting in my podcast. There's people shouting in my podcast.
Dhoni.
Stop shouting in my podcast.
Dhoni.
Moeen Ali just hit a 4,
Dhoni's
so
gonna
there
win
is
the
there.
match.
Moeen is there. There is chance because
Dhoni,
he can.
you said
Moeen Ali
Dhoni-
hit a forward
you said Dhoni
in
doesn't have
1993.
the balls to come.
You can't keep speaking in my podcast. You're ruining my podcast.
That's about me.
This is the problem with like other people's plays.
Dhoni.
Moeen is
Unbelievable stuff.
hitting boundary. He's saying Dhoni.
Moni. Okay. One sec. It's just get up. Hold on. Okay, mine is not. That's where the problem is. Okay, because ours is not live. I need to make it live. It's not fucking live.
Oh,
this
is
thing.
it okay?
Yeah, that's what the problem was. Okay, now it's gone live. Okay, that's what. Like, how did you see the boundary already in the first place? So Dhoni's come out and Jadeja hasn't come out. This is a disaster.
This could be a master play.
This is a master disaster.
This could be a master stroke.
Master stroke doesn't even rhyme. It's a master disaster. Okay, this
So
is gonna be a master
just
disaster. It's
quick-
not gonna.
Quick. Then quickly say whether Dhoni will be the hero today or will he be? The
Dhoni will be the zero. I already said it's a master disaster. This is going to be Dhoni is going to be the zero. Dhoni is the phony. Okay, today we'll realize
And missed the ball.
his
missed the
genius
ball.
stroke. His a genius stroke that Dhoni, like, look at him. He can't even see the ball. MSD cannot see the ball. He needs some LSD to see the ball. Okay, this dude is so messed up. It's just bad. It just looks bad. I think my telecast, like right now, what is happening is your telecast is faster than my telecast.
Yes.
Because Bombay is just not working out exactly the same way. It's like, and I'm not happy.
Oh, 6. Oh my god.
Oh no, Dhoni has just hit a 6. And some people are really happy. But this is just live before
MSD
the biggest storm.
LSD. You just gave MSD the LSD.
This is a
You
good
are
one.
the
Good
LSD.
podcast.
You are the LSD. You just didn't realize.
People
that
are
you
going
the
mental
LSD.
here. We can't. We need to kill these people. Please
He
come.
is the LSD. Thank you so much for giving him the LSD.
Please come.
So I think we are only people who are not against, but not not really enamored with Dhoni's this persona. Let's see what happens. There's still 13.
No,
runs
just
to be
because he
made.
hit 1-6 doesn't change anything. He just everybody hits like Rahul
Again he
hit
missed,
8-6
again
in
he
the same
missed.
innings.
Again he missed.
He's going to
again
keep
he missed.
missing. He is just so clueless. Dhoni clueless is back. LSD is wearing off. His LSD is wearing off. Just not working out. Okay, I need to make sure my freaking telecast is live. This is not very live. I'm just saying live, like go live. Please go live. Please go live. Please go live.
This is so bizarre.
This is like needs to be bizarre, less bizarre. Where the hell is my mouse? My mouse, make it live. So last over, how many does they need? 13, right?
13
They're not gonna win.
runs.
They're not gonna win. They have two players whose
Moeen Ali.
combined age is 107.
But
Oh, sorry,
Moeen
that's
Ali
just
is
a one
batting.
person's age. That's just Dhoni's age. That's just Dhoni's age.
Yeah, but this is a good match though.
Do you know what is the most? What is the? Do you know the? What's the common thing between all the captains in IPL? All 8 captains. What's one thing is common?
They're sucking.
They're all 8
batting.
batsmen. All of them are batsmen, and they all suck. That's the team.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
what's the common thing between all the 4 batsmen captains whose team are qualified? They suck even worse in batting. They can't bat at all.
Oh,
Like
out,
where is this
out,
going?
out.
Out. Ah! Woo! They suck. They suck. Now Jadeja is going to come in. I don't know why Jadeja did not come in. If Jadeja had come in, these guys had a chance, like 1.2% chance. But now they just screwed it up because Dhoni was so eager to show everybody that this is my last match and I'm going to be this great player. But you're not.
This is last match.
By the way, Mahendra Singh, Robin Cheese Uthappa today fired of all the matches.
Correct. Big match player.
Which meant that next season, Raina's asking price, okay, the base price will be 20 lakhs. Thanks to that. and still nobody will buy him. That's what will happen. Moin, bye-bye. By the way, Moin is one of the shittest players who is the most overrated player I've ever seen. The guy does nothing. He does absolutely nothing.
Come on, he was a champion player, right? In the
Champion player of what? He retired from test matches because he's like, I'm not able to concentrate for more than 5 minutes. He just goes into this reverie when he's sitting down. He's like, what's happening? Is it happening? Is it not happening? Okay, he didn't tell you what is I'll tell you. All the 4 captains, Kohli, he just made 366 runs at striking at 119. What is this? One day international? Then Rishabh Pant, I think he played well today, but before today he had 362 runs. I think you can add another 50. He made 51 today, right? He was striking at 127. He did not strike any better today, per se. Morgan only has 124 runs.
Tom Curran is on a hat-trick.
And he's striking at a 102. It's terrible. And then Dhoni only has 96 runs. You can add the 6 runs he has made today, but it's an embarrassment. His strike rate is even less than 100. He's striking at 95.
Come on, let's see what happens on this ball.
Just don't say anything because my telecast is slightly slower than you. And Dhoni tried to hit, but it goes nowhere. It goes for 4. Fair enough.
Dhoni!
But they still need a lot of runs.
It's Dhoni time!
Who's going to make these runs?
Dhoni! Because you said only Dhoni is the man who can't do it. And Dhoni just came out to...
But they have a shit bowler, Tom Curran.
No, that's just shit captaincy.
Yeah.
It's shit captaincy, right? Why are you bringing on Tom Curran there?
Yeah, why did they pick him for this match? Like, he is shit. The whole world knows he is shit.
See, because he must have gotten Pant out in the nets. That's why. Because he's using a lot of variations. I can see he's using a lot of variations. And I think he's the only bowler who's got his overs left or something. Because rest everybody's spinner. Trust me, I would rather take Akshar Patel right now, who can't even bowl a googly. Will still get this guy out. Because I'm pretty sure on carom ball, Ashwin will get this guy out. No, but Rabada still had an over left. And he would not get Rabada. He'd rather get this guy in. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
So now either will turn out to be genius captaincy or completely shit. Because now 13 runs to defend against Mahendra Singh Dhoni, can't see the ball. You have to be. You have to be. You have to be able to do it.
Oh
Yes!
shit!
So he's going to go down to the wire. This is just tough luck.
Is crying because she knows
Tough
that
luck.
hurt Dhoni's sentiment. And Dhoni wants to prove God.
CSK's supporters have gone crazy. They're losing their mind.
Dhoni!
They're losing their mind.
I didn't meet a Dhoni supporter very recently. Now it's sitting on my face.
Dhoni is crazy. Dhoni supporters gone nuts. Well, just tell you, even before this guy bowled over, it's not, he's bowled decently today, but the fact is like Rabada's over is still there. Why you putting Tom Curran under so much stress?
Yeah, poor guy.
Dude, if this thing goes to the super over, it'll be crazy. But I don't trust Dhoni right now as well. But right now, today he's played like whatever, the edge also, it's counted, right? At the end of the day. Okay, now that's just a terrible delivery.
Oh, yeah, Delhi's winning, man. Chennai is on the verge of losing. And Dhoni sucks. Dhoni needs LSD. Dhoni even can't see the ball.
So when Dhoni will when these people will lose them,
a 6 and 2
there's a podcast, for fuck's sake, show some decorum.
But Dhoni.
You guys have gone mental.
There is nothing bigger than my.
This is what happens even before winning anything. They're going mental. You guys have won nothing. Match is still going on.
Okay, but you also said that you actually made the result before it finished.
No, I said Dhoni's been shit. Dhoni's strike rate is 95. That's the reality.
That Chennai lost 11 balls prior to the result.
Well, we have another shit captain who's standing behind the wickets, who puts Tom Curran on.
Now you are saying Delhi is shit.
No, their captain is shit. And I meant
Let's see.
because this guy doesn't watch our podcast, so we always maintain Dhoni. Their captain is shit. Dhoni is not a bad captain, but Dhoni is a bad batsman.
Can Dhoni do it?
No, he
Can
cannot.
Dhoni do it? And prove
It's
God
not
wrong?
gonna happen.
Can he do it?
It's not gonna happen, buddy. It's
Four.
not gonna happen.
He does it in style! Dhoni! Dhoni finishes in style! It's the deja vu of
Now this is disgrace.
World Cup! And Dhoni does it in style! Dhoni proves God wrong! Dhoni proves the podcast wrong! Dhoni proves
Rishabh Pant, you're
everybody
such an
wrong.
idiot.
And here it is! Chennai
Oh my
once
God.
again in the final of the IPL for the
Now you have to
eighth
deal with this.
time.
Thanks to Rishabh Pant.
We
Rishabh Pant is such an
got
idiot.
Pant.
You put Tom Curran, the guy who has legendary failure in IPL, for this over. When you have Kagiso Rabada there.
And he has not played any match in this leg. Like the first time he's
And
playing
then you put him in the
his
final match. Kagiso
Final.
Rabada's over is there. I mean, you have Ashwin's over there, you have Akshar Patel, and you put this dude in. It's not even his fault. It's just, he has never performed. He's just too much pressure for this guy. Even Mahendra Singh Dhoni got it done.
Fuck, man,
Yeah.
I'm so fucking happy. Woo!
Oh my god.
Well,
Who
at
is
the end,
this
Pant has
supporter?
to. This is what happened, right? Because this time, Ricky Ponting could not tell this guy to not fucking do something so stupid. When he comes out, I mean, this kid. I can't even understand how bad this is, because now it just makes us look stupid because Rishabh Pant decides to put this guy in,
Yeah.
and then suddenly Dhoni just starts seeing the ball.
Same
By
for
what
Dhoni.
logic? By what logic do you think Tom Curran would have worked? This is just disgraceful.
Yeah, I mean this is the first time he's playing in UAE, and you're giving him last over of a qualifier. It's just beyond bizarre. Just beyond bizarre.
Right, it is beyond bizarre. Like, by the way, just before Avesh also kind of worked out sort of, but there was no reason to give Avesh also overs.
Yeah, I mean
Because
he
Avesh
was
was-
bowling. I mean, yeah,
He was
that's
bowling
fine,
terribly.
But
Oh, you
Tom
were
Curran-
watching movies. You have no idea how he was bowling. He was bowling terrible, and he did not get hit for boundaries on a full toss as well, which was just terrible bowling.
Oh yeah, that is there. So now they are in the final again.
After this
CSK.
performance of a dude just making probably 18 runs, people will go mental because that's how stupid they
Oh
are.
yeah,
The
tomorrow it
bottom
will
line
be.
is 11 balls prior.
It'll
you
be
said
like everything
Chennai's
is
lose.
won.
Chennai's again out of the tournament.
Look at these
and
people.
Delhi's again in the final. But man, that's why I say, what was that saying? Never, what was that? Hatch the chickens and all. What was that saying?
the chickens.
Nobody's hatching the chickens. Go back to sleep.
They are hatched up. It was something like that.
Okay. I think most of it we'll have to do tomorrow. But by the way, Dhoni's announcement was there that he'll not retire until he sees Chennai fans. So if this pandemic goes on for another 20 years, that means Dhoni will not retire for another 20 years. Okay, he'll be
keep
leading.
taking booster shots and coming.
Yeah, booster shots. In his 60s, he'll still be playing for CSK, and Dhoni will be the next Rajnikant of cricket. Okay, he's not going to move away. By the way, my gut says that after this IPL, he's going to retire. Although he's going to stay with CSK till he's dead,
Like my mentor.
like mentor. And then this guy, which is Raina also said like I'm also becoming mentor. But people like we have not made you mentor. Like you just became mentor on your own because Dhoni became mentor. So I'm also going to become a mentor. But yeah, it's at the end it was crap. It was just super crap.
Yeah, man.
Decision by Pant, and eventually everybody will blame Tom Curran for it, but it's not Tom Curran's fault. You just don't put that dude there.
Now people
Yeah, I
are
mean,
saying
you
that
should-
Rabada से क्यों नहीं करा है?
Exactly.
यार, रबाडा पड़वाता तो कहते Tom Curran से क्यों नहीं करा है? He took 2 wickets.
Nobody would have said
Logic-
Tom Curran se kyun nahi kara hai.
Tom
Jesus
Curran
Christ,
people-
nobody will say.
People don't even know who
Yeah,
Tom
come
Curran
on,
is.
yeah, let's give it to Dhoni. na.
Tom Curran is a. You see his IPL record. Tom Curran is a great IPL failure. That's who he is. You can check it out. It's the most common stat you'll ever find. He has never worked. Then you put him in the match, which is perfectly fine because you're just strengthening your bowling. But you don't just put him out there and just like now he has to win you the match. That's just
Yeah.
ridiculous. What is this guy's name? And Steven Smith can't even get a match. Because like, Steven Smith, you can't play, but you're going to play Tom Curran. I think there was some contract. They had to play one Curran because their Curran was injured. So they just played their Curran. So it was just, that was going to be there. Like, oh, I can tell you, like, look at this guy. This guy is, like, his overall career in IPL is just super crap. Like, his,
Yeah.
like is terrible. Like it's horrible. Like I'm just checking his bowling, and where is this? Like in 2018, he was giving runs at 11.6. 2020, he was giving runs at 11.44. And now he has not played much at all this time, but he's still giving runs at 9.17. And I'm not sure you think they're including today's or something, but he has
No,
been
not
terrible.
entirely.
Like
Yeah.
his overall in 3 years, he's taken 13 wickets. Okay,
He's
it's not
terrible.
been good.
He's terrible. That's what I'm saying. The whole world knows that he's terrible, and you are giving the last over of a qualifier. It's not even
What is this guy
some.
saying? Pant is saying. Is he explaining this nonsense? He said, I didn't talk anything because I don't know anything. I'm just pants. I just raise kids. I raise your kids. I hit you for 6, but otherwise I don't know anything. Pants, my panties are gone. Panties are missing. This was just bad, man. No, like if you put Aksar, if you put Ashwin, if you put Rabada, if they go for it, you take it. Take it on the chin and say, okay, I put the best bowlers in there. They couldn't do it. They couldn't get it done. You don't put Tom Curran.
Yeah,
He's not Tom
exactly. What
Cruise.
is this?
I think he's a big fan of Tom Cruise. I'm pretty sure Tom Curran is getting him out in the nets. This is same.
Yeah.
This disease is
Kohli
this is a
logic.
Kohli disease. It's a Kohli disease. Okay, it's just it's a Kohli logic, and it just works that way. I mean, right now they're just like sitting down and being very happy about it, but yeah, nobody's happy about this thing. This is not good. So now, are you making CSK the favorite now, just because of this amazing win they have had just now after
No.
3 big losses?
I personally don't feel.
Nobody's asking CSK fans.
No, CSK is not the favorite. I feel CSK wanted to get into the finals, they will lose in the finals. With to whomever the finalists are.
Because it's
I mean,
fixed.
if it's KKR, RCB or
Well, at least it's not going to be RCB or DC final now. At least that's guaranteed.
yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Raina's knee injury was fake. Raina is out forever. He's not going to come back. He's not coming back at all. But Sam Curran's injury was actually real. He's out of the World
Sam
Cup.
Curran has been ruled out of the Ashes.
He's out of the World Cup. He's not ruled out of the Ashes yet.
I think so.
He's just out of the World Cup, yeah. Because
He's
of-
never going to play in the
I mean,
Ashes
they're-
anyway. So
the Ashes, yeah. Anyway, who will play in Ashes?
no, he's not going to play in Ashes. He's not the kind
Yeah,
of bowler who's
exactly.
going to go to Ashes in Australia. Nobody gets wickets in Australia. He's not going to. He's going to get caned. He bowls at like 122 pie chucking. So it's not going to work for him.
Correct. Correct.
See, I don't think Avesh did any wickets, so I'm not sure nothing worked out. But one thing happened good, that Gaikwad has come closer to KL now because he made 70, so it's like it's much closer than before.
But he just has one match now.
Just one match is there, yeah.
Since he's in the final.
Just shut the fuck up. It's like nobody's talking, they keep talking. Do you understand? I'm talking to somebody else. This is like a live podcast. You can't keep speaking from the back. This is the audience is like crazy. I wish, like, this is Lucknow style. You pick up a gun, you shoot the guy. That's how the podcast become popular. He's like, did you just shoot him? Yes, he shoot. But right now, Gaikwad has just become the 600 man. So he's 603.
Yeah.
Now, I said he needs to make 24 to win the orange cap. But I'm pretty sure KL Rahul will do anything to make sure this guy doesn't score in the final. But one good thing, Ruturaj is not very happy that CSK won. They're like, I would have had 3 chances. But now I only have 2. Like, what are you going to do? But Robin Thappa is here. He's like, I know I'm a great batsman. Everybody loves me. I should be going for auction for 2 million next season. And I'm really preparing. I'm only 39 years old. I'll be 41 next year. He says, sir, 40. Oh, I forgot. My math is bad. So, and then somebody told him he's only 36. He's like, oh, completely forgot. 6 and 9, I don't know. They all look same. So that's how Robin Thappa is. Robin, please tell us the secret of your big ass. By the way, how many people are there with big asses? Shardul Thakur, Robin Thappa, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni's wife, in the stands. These people are like super fatty. Then Shivron Hathmaier, who looks like super fatty. It's just Rishabh Panties. So it's not looking good. By the way, I'm still backing Glenn Maxwell because these guys are going to have 3 chances, and I'm backing RCB to win tomorrow. We're going to be doing another podcast tomorrow with KKR, and then Maxwell will get 3 chances, and he can actually overall, because he's almost 500 runs, he's 498, and he can take over and get the orange cap. The only guy who is not an opener,
And
because
not in
only
India.
if you're before we forget, we should praise Prithvi Shaw today because he was one of the catalysts who made sure that the final score went to 172. Because
170.
today Delhi took a lot of chances. They took a chance with the batting lineup. They said, okay, we're going to have one extra bowler. We're going to pump them. We're going to pump CSK. So eventually that worked out fine for them. But eventually with their bowling, I mean, they should have. I was telling him that once you make 155 in a playoff, you should be okay, secure, right? But when you make 172, you got to win from 172.
Right,
There's no
right.
excuses. There's no excuses.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, after taking those quick 3 wickets, they should have been able to close it out. But I don't know what happened. I mean, this is the weirdest thing. The last over by Tom Curran. Like, why Tom Curran is playing? I didn't even know.
No, I'm okay with him playing because, fine. That doesn't matter because they don't want to play Steven Smith. They want to play extra bowler. Fine, go for it. But don't give him the last over. Don't give him the playoff over that will put you in the grand final. That doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. I mean, I have a lot of topics to talk
And
about,
they
but
have been
we can.
sloppy. They have been sloppy.
They have been slow.
DC have been sloppy because even during the RCB match, they should have won that match also, the RCB match. But they just take dropped catches. That
They were not in the field. They were pretty sharp today, by the way. They've been because the fielding they came to this thing because you were not there. But the brilliant catch Shreyas did, then the brilliant run out that happened later on. It was just they've been really good. All the catches have been wonderful. They've been sloppy. I don't think today they were sloppy. It was just poor captaincy. When the IPL started, I told you you said that DC is such a great team. That's why they're winning, not because of captaincy. Okay, and I said when the crunch situation will come, shit will happen. And now the crunch situation came. See what happened. And DC is by far the strongest team in IPL. And there's no doubt about that.
They're like the French team.
Yeah, they're like the French team. And then there's the captain's oh, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it?
Steve Smith is sitting out. Rahane is sitting out.
Rahane can't get a place. And everybody knows Rahane is a great batsman in all
He should be the
formats.
captain, actually. He should be the captain.
Rahane should be the captain. Rahane should be opening the batting, opening the bowling, and fielding everywhere.
Yeah.
And he should also be the coach and the mentor.
DC should clone him. Clone him and take help from this guy.
Make 17 clones of him. He's a physio also. He's the water boy also. He's everything. It'll be all Rahane. Rahane 17. The Ocean's 11, that movie had come out, right? In 2001.
Yeah.
It'll be like Rahane 17. So that will work for us.
So, yeah. So, this one didn't go according to the plan. But, so what do you think about tomorrow? Okay, you're already saying RCB is going to win it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not so sure.
No, I'm not sure as well. I'm just saying we are always going to bank on RCB, right? RCB is our team. RCB is our team. So that's the way it's going to be. So when tomorrow match starts, we're going to support RCB. And already DC has already lost. So it's not good.
Yeah.
And the way they lost, it was not good at all. That too, because after Dhoni hits shots,
But tomorrow,
the guy could not even see the balls.
Tomorrow there will be billions of short videos, emotional videos, and gifs and whatnot on the social media. Dhoni is great. Dhoni is this. Dhoni is that. Greatest. He's back, and all that will be there. My God, I'm going to switch off all my social media accounts.
Oh yeah, it is very crazy. But they're going to lose the final because CSK has lost the most finals. People forget this. In the final matches, they choke. I think, how many times have they won? 2 times or 3 times IPL?
3.
And they've lost, 9 finals?
10 finals.
10
they have
finals.
Played, I think. They have played 10 finals. Then 1 in 3, I think. Yeah.
They've lost 7 finals. How terrible can that be? That's god awful. That's the worst record I can ever see. And Dhoni should be fired right now.
I think they lost 5 finals and they won 5.
Yeah, 5 finals is a lot.
5 finals.
Lot.
5 finals.
They played
Yeah.
8 finals. They won
A lot of finals to lose, bro. No worry, it will be 6. It will be 6. It will be 6. It will be 6. Okay, do you want to close this? You had last question because whatever the question I have, we should just move it till tomorrow because that will just be better way to do this. Because anyway, you guys, we get started very late and it's already over, and it's just like Dhoni mania started. People gone crazy.
Yeah, they're going to come in your house.
Yeah, but my title of the podcast wasn't bad. It says Dhoni says I'll never retire, so it's not derogatory. It's pretty good. He'll never retire. Dhoni plays forever, forever.
I think yeah, you
Forever.
change the title after we finish this. So
Yeah.
it will be like yeah.
No, it is going to be crazy. So yeah. So RCB for me, RCB for you, and you still have
Yeah,
a title
RCB.
favorite.
Oh man, I want to say RCB, but I don't know. They have never won. DC has never won, and KKR. I don't know. They just seem. They don't seem like they will end up winning the title. So yeah, I'll have to say RCB because we are backing RCB
RCB. RCB. All
this
right.
time.
RCB it is
Last.
for title,
Uh,
for tomorrow, for everything.
yeah, for
And
everything.
Maxwell for orange cap, orange cap. But KL. By the way, I'll just
Purple
finish
we
with this
already
thing.
have.
Yeah, I'll just finish with this thing because one last thing of our favorite Gautam Gambhir. He said yesterday or day before yesterday, whenever KL made that amazing 98 or something, he said, wait for it. He said KL Rahul is better than Virat Kohli. He speaks like this. Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma combined.
Combined. And this is
He has
okay.
all the shots. This
Since we
video
are
analysis,
talking.
I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. And other thing also, this guy Rohan Kapoor, he asked him. By the way, if your name is Kapoor and all, you just become all these hosts. This guy's name is Kapoor for Crick Info, Crick Buzz, Gaurav Kapoor. I have
Right.
Gaurav, but I don't have Kapoor. I need to change my name.
So let's
Now,
do one thing. You be Gaurav, I'll be Kapoor. It'll be good.
yeah, we'll be Kapoor. This is the way our podcast will work better, right? So you will be Gaurav. No, Gautam, this guy Gaurav Kapoor asked him. Sorry, the other Kapoor asked him, Rohan Kapoor. He said, like, what do you think about this? Who's captaincy in the top, in the four of the finalists? He said something about other people, but he said, like, in fact, he was even nice to Virat Kohli. But he says, Morgan, he's not the captain. Their video analyst is the captain. Whatever
Yeah,
video analyst
exactly.
tells him, whatever video analyst tells him, he does it. He does it.
See,
So
he can.
let's talk about. So their video analyst is a good, and I
Yeah,
don't care about it.
because
I hate it. He said, I hate the video analyst. I hate it.
because because I don't know whether you saw there was during some KKR match he said that if I have to rely on the analyst during the match when the match is going on, I will retire. I will give up my captaincy. So he hates Morgan. He hates Dhoni. And who's the other captain? Pant. I don't think he has any
No,
like
no regard
opinion.
for fun.
So
After
he
today,
has
he will be lethal.
so he has to say that okay. I mean, yeah, grudgingly he will have to say that it's Kohli. There is no
Yeah, he'll
option.
be.
So
He'll be.
yeah, talking
No,
about talking about KL,
he was
like
okay with Dhoni. Yeah.
people were saying that see KL. I mean, whatever this guy is also saying that KL is better than Rahul and Virat combined and all that. But you have to see he only performs when there is no pressure. There was no pressure on them when in the last match. Even the
Yeah, he
century he
doesn't have the
scored.
balls.
Even the century he scored during the last series, not this series. This series he scored, I think, 50. After that, he kind of disintegrated. Not disintegrated, but he didn't score many runs after that. But even in the, I think it was the Headingley test or something, the final test in the previous England tour, he
Yeah, I
scored.
remember. I remember. He scored 140 odd or something.
Yeah, so it's always when you are not under pressure. When he's under pressure, he doesn't perform, and that's what we need. Don't need talented people. We need people who can perform under pressure. So
Correct.
that's it.
But
That's
from
the
a
thing.
talent, we need to tap that talent. We need to give him, like, don't worry about anything. Now Dhoni's saying, I am the greatest. Everybody knows that. I've already seen the memes. They're going around. So next 48 hours, everybody will make me the idol. I think Dhoni will officially become a god, like in India. Like there'll be
Yeah.
like Shiva. In like, 300, 100 years later, people will be saying, Dhoni was a god. People are like, no, he was a cricket player. How dare you? How dare you?
His name is already Mahendra, right? Mahendra is
Mahendra,
the
Mahendra.
synonym of Lord Shiva.
So then
So
there'll be like just Lord Shiva's penis is there, which people worship. His penis will also be there, and it'll be like this big, like, and people will be worshipping all over it completely. And by the way, this guy, 95 years old, Harsha Bhogle, he needs to stop cracking crappy jokes on Crick
uncle
Bus.
jokes.
This is just bad. Like this is like, it's bad. Like, it's terrible.
There is a Twitter account called Tweets of Bhogle. Okay, so it's like a parody account of his. So someone has created a parody account, and it is basically it tweets all the stuff which is like obvious stuff. Like if one team wins, then the other team will lose. If they chose bowling, they have to bat last. Think like that.
Unbelievable.
And slowly he's becoming like that parody, like that. That original guy, Harsha Bogle, is actually becoming like that parody account. So
He's his
that's
own parody. All right.
okay. So yeah,
All right. Let's wrap this. Let's go with RCB and well done CSK for today because CSK deserves to win. Even if I did not like Dhoni, eventually he made the runs and he deserved to win. And he
yeah.
played very well. But Rishabh Pant, your panties went down today. It was not looking good. And if people did not see your face, people thought you were a she-male. So, and with the big fat ass, it was not looking good. But hopefully tomorrow it's a big match. I think KKR still has a very good chance to beat RCB because RCB are also known as Royal Chokers Bangalore. But we love RCB, so we're going to back them. And let's hope
Yeah.
a cracking game tomorrow, just like today. It was an amazing game for neutrals, for
Right.
anybody. It was just amazing. And as you can see, CSK supporters, they have gone crazy. Absolutely crazy. And fair enough.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they won and they deserve to be there. They deserve to be in the final. But let's make it sixth final loss in the out of 9. It'll be amazing. That'll be the best way to say farewell to Mahendra Singh Dhoni. But let the best team win. Let the best
Yeah.
team win. And let the best captain win as well. So today, definitely Pant was not a very good captain at the end. All right. On that note, take care. You can like and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow for the big match. ICB against KKR. KKR.
Yeah, go
All right.
RCB,
Take
go
care.
RCB.
Love you. Bye bye. Have a good night.
Bye.